The Ursus King Den is an exciting new camper that we've designed, and let me walk you through some of the design considerations that we've made on this camper. We have lots and lots of ample storage. We have side pull-out kitchens. We have good ground clearance so that you can tackle any obstacle that's in your way. The King Den features a fully boxed steel frame using 2x3 square tubing. We have about 18 inches of ground clearance and a 33-inch tall all-terrain tire. The frame includes a solid steel beam that runs from front to back, which makes for a very strong recovery point, or a place where you can add other accessories like a bike rack or a motorcycle rack. A full-size spare is included, as is a receiver behind the full-size spare, where you can attach bike racks or other accessories to the front of the camper. For strength and simplicity, the King Den uses a solid axle. We also utilize a fully articulating hitch made by Arc Industries. This hitch will attach to any 2-inch ball receiver and gives a lot of flexibility in attaching the trailer to any vehicle. The camper's long tongue allows a nearly 90-degree jackknife when you need it. And lighting on all 4 sides give you 360 degrees of illumination at night. 5 different cargo boxes allow for a lot of onboard storage, and the largest cargo box is lit so that you can see your contents at night. One of the best features about the King Den is that it features a shower. It's accessed by opening up this box. Your water lines are quick disconnect, so they just snap into the bottom and snap in on the storage compartment under the side. Once you set up these walls, you have a private place to shower and get clean. You also have a great place to put a portable toilet so that you have access to the facilities no matter where you are. The 2 big things that separate our camper from all other competitors on the market are, first, the fact that we use a California king-size bed for the main bed in the cabin. This gives you the ability to stretch out, to relax, have all the space that you want. Having a California king means that a guy even my size, 6'1" and almost 300 pounds, can really stretch out. I can enjoy this space. I can sit up. I've got room to move around. The person next to me has all the room that they could want. And when I lay down, my head doesn't touch the roof. My feet don't hit the bottom wall. I've got room to be the big Papa Bear at camp. The other thing that sets the King Den apart from the competition is the fact that you have a full-size bunk up above. This gives you room to sleep several kids, a couple of adults. It gives you room for a family, for dogs, even for storage if you don't have other people with you. And so inside this cabin, you have more room than any other camper of this class on the market. Some of the other features inside the King Den are your furnace control, your water pump control, controls for 2 different 12-volt chargers, and your water heater. Inside the camper, you have hickory shelving, windows for both beds, and a window on the door. Under the full-size bunk, you also have a large shelf where you can store additional things inside. Let's talk about the kitchen on the Ursus King Den. To access the kitchen, you're going to open up this side compartment. Once you pull your kitchen out, you're going to have access to a large countertop workspace, a 2-burner propane stove, and running water with hot and cold water on tap. The hot water is a tankless system, so as long as you have water in the tank, you have access to hot water. This counter space will lift up so you have access to storage underneath it. And to connect your gas, there's a quick connect right here. The hose just connects and disconnects when you set up your stove. To access the other end of your kitchen, you're going to flip these 2 latches. Pulling out these 48-inch drawer slides will reveal a 12-volt fridge that holds 60 liters and reveal an access area that you can store things for your pantry. One of the design ideas behind the King Den was to be able to accommodate either a large family or a large group. If you're, say, a scout leader or have a youth group that you take care of, you've got room to prepare food for more than just yourself. You've got room to prepare food for a large group. Having a 60-liter fridge gives you the ability to keep food cold without having to worry about ice. And if you have a larger group, you've got ample room in the front to store a cooler to give you additional capacity. Let's take a look at setting up the awning on the Ursus. You're going to open up the cover and unfold the two support arms. These support arms have diagonal bracing that will attach to the camper below the support arms and also diagonally to the side. By triangulating the bracing on the awning of the King Den, we can have a very large span without the need for corner supports. The awning can also be enclosed. Side panels are included and they zip in place. The end walls snap to the camper and there's a skirt that runs from the bottom of the camper to the ground. A cross brace joins the support arms and keeps the roof of the awning taut. And now, like magic, we have a large enclosed space. Come take a look inside. Now enclosed, you have a large space where you can take shelter from the storm. You can set up a room for more people to sleep at night. You can still access all of the kitchen. And on top of that, you have ducted furnace outside. So this becomes a heated, sheltered, protected space. Each wall has dual layer windows. They feature a plastic sheet on one layer and a screen on the second layer, so that in the summer you can get a nice breeze blowing through, or when you need to, you can be protected from the outside elements. Even with the tent set up, it's an easy matter to pull out the kitchen and still gives you all of this room to move around, to host people, or whatever else you need to do. All of the wall panels are modular. So there's one for each end of the camper and two for the front. Right now I have this panel removed so that we can access. But you can put it back up, or you can take both of these down to create a sheltered environment where you still have the ability to have some protection from the wind. They stake down in each corner, and the skirt around the back is connected to each of the two end panels. So the two end panels together make up the full skirt. That can also be staked down, and they snap to the wall of the camper.